Hi, this is Miss Brandon. I'm ready for lesson 7, division. Division is really tough, so it's going to be tough for me to teach you in a short video lesson, but I'm going to attempt to do it because I want you to be able to help your children. I've given them some simple steps to help them when they get stuck, but I really want them to look at every problem before you do any steps and try to use your number sense. For instance, for a problem like 376 divided by 2, I can look at that problem and I know that my estimate is going to be between 100 and 200 because I know 100 times 2 is 200 and 200 times 2 is 400. So I know right away that my answer is going to be between 100 and 200. I don't have to do any steps for that. For a problem like this, 7,896 divided by 34. And we can always put numbers with context. We could say these are our chairs, and we want to put the chairs in 34 rows. So if we have 7,896 chairs, and we want to have 34 rows, how many chairs would be in each row? Well, children may not realize what an easy estimate may be for this problem. So I've given them some steps, and the steps would be to underline. Okay, they know to look for the first number that's larger than 34. So I would underline 78, and we know that this is 78 groups of 100. And so we're going to determine the digits. Since I stopped underlining at the 8, I'm going to have a 3-digit answer because I need an answer above the 8, the 9, and the 6. So I know right away that my answer is a 3-digit number. And if I'm still not sure how many groups of 34 fit into 78 hundredths, then I can make a T-chart to help me. And the T-chart, you only build it as long as you need it, and you don't have to build it in order. And you can add to it later. So I'm going to make a multiple chart of 34. I know that 1 times 34 is 34. 2 34s is 68. 3 34s. I can add these two together. And I'm going to stop right there for now because I can see what I need is in my chart already. I know that 2 times 34 is 68. So 200, I'm going to change this number to 6,800 divided by 34. And I'm going to put 200. I know that 200 times 34 is 6,800, which is close to 7896. So I'm going to start dividing with my estimate. It's an underestimate. I can use it to begin dividing. So 34 times 200 is 6,800, and I can subtract it out. All right, and the children are also building the area model as they go. I know it's going to be 34 wide, and I've just made it 200 long, and this it obviously is not to scale. So that used 6,800 right away. I know that I have 1,096 yet to go, and I can underline again to help me focus. I know that I'm going to look at the 109 groups of 10. 1,009 is 109 groups of 10. And I can see in my chart that 3 groups of 34 is 102. So 30 groups of 34 would be 1,020. So I'm going to build my area model 30 more long. And that's going to take care of 1,020. I should subtract to see how many more I have to go. And I have 76 more to go. And I can see that I can go 2 more based on my T-chart because 2 34s is 68. And I can subtract and I get 8. So my answer is 232, remainder 8. And And then we do need to complete a check problem. So my check problem would be my answer, 232 times 34. And then at the end, I'm going to add in my remainder. Don't forget to add in the remainder. I'm not going to take the time to work out the check problem, but that's basically what it would be. Thank you for watching the video, and if you have questions, send them my way. Thank you.